The falls of Warren Buffett, the mistakes, losses, and lessons behind the legend. Warren Buffett is often described as the greatest investor of all time, a man who turned patience into billions, a symbol of discipline and long-term success. But what if the full story isn't just about wins? What if behind the legendary reputation are massive mistakes, painful losses, and decisions Buffett himself openly regrets? From bad acquisitions to missed opportunities worth hundreds of billions, this documentary explores the lesser-told story, the times Warren Buffett fell, lost money, and admitted he was wrong. Because even the greatest investors in history fail. The myth of perfection. For decades, Warren Buffett was portrayed as nearly flawless. His company, Berkshire Hathaway, compounded wealth for generations of investors. His annual letters were studied like textbooks. His name became synonymous with safe investing. But Buffett has repeatedly said something most people ignore: "I make plenty of mistakes." The difference is not that Buffett avoids failure, it's that he survives it. And some of those failures cost billions. Berkshire Hathaway, the first big failure. Ironically, Warren Buffett's biggest early mistake is the company that made him famous. Berkshire Hathaway began as a struggling textile business. Buffett bought it in the 1960s, believing it was undervalued. The problem? The textile industry was dying. For years, Berkshire lost money. The factories drained capital. Management struggled. Eventually, Buffett shut the textile operations down completely. Buffett later admitted, buying Berkshire Hathaway was a terrible mistake. The opportunity cost? He believes that money could have produced tens of billions more if invested elsewhere. Berkshire only succeeded after Buffett abandoned the original business model and turned it into an investment holding company. This wasn't genius, it was recovery. Costly retail and manufacturing losses. Even later in his career, Buffett made painful misjudgments. Dexter Shoe Company. In the 1990s, Buffett bought Dexter Shoe, believing it had a strong competitive advantage. He was wrong. Foreign competition destroyed the business. Even worse, Buffett paid using Berkshire stock. Years later, he called it the worst deal I've ever made. The real loss wasn't millions, it was billions in foregone Berkshire value. Tesco investment. Buffett invested heavily in the British retailer Tesco, expecting stable growth. Instead, accounting issues, declining sales, and competition crushed the stock. Berkshire lost hundreds of millions before exiting. These mistakes revealed a hard truth. Even Buffett can misjudge industries outside his core expertise. Missing the tech revolution. One of Buffett's most famous falls wasn't a loss, it was a miss. For years, Buffett avoided technology stocks. He skipped early investments in Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia. As tech reshaped the global economy, Berkshire lagged behind the market at times. Buffett openly admitted, "I didn't understand those businesses well enough." Only later did he invest heavily in Apple, which became Berkshire's most valuable holding. But by then, the opportunity cost was massive. Critics argued that Buffett's traditional approach was becoming outdated in a digital world. For the first time, people questioned whether the Oracle of Omaha was falling behind. The 2008 financial crisis risk. During the 2008 financial crisis, Buffett made bold investments in companies like Goldman Sachs, General Electric. These deals ultimately worked, but not without serious risk. Berkshire also suffered heavy paper losses as markets collapsed. Had the crisis deepened further, even Berkshire's massive insurance operations could have been threatened. Buffett later admitted that fear was real and liquidity mattered more than confidence. The lesson: even conservative investing can face existential risk during systemic crises, underperformance, and age-related criticism. In recent years, Berkshire Hathaway has sometimes underperformed the S&P 500. Critics point to too much cash sitting idle, slow reactions to market shifts, fewer blockbuster acquisitions. Some questioned whether Buffett's age reduced his adaptability. But Buffett never denied this criticism. Instead, he defended his philosophy: "I'd rather miss opportunities than lose permanent capital." For Buffett, avoiding disaster mattered more than chasing returns. What the falls really teach us. Warren Buffett never truly collapsed, but he fell many times. He lost money. He misjudged businesses. He missed entire industries. He admitted regret, publicly and repeatedly. Yet his real strength wasn't prediction, it was resilience. He learned from mistakes, avoided repeating them, stayed within his circle of competence, let time repair errors. The story of Warren Buffett isn't about perfection. It's about survival, humility, and long-term thinking. Warren Buffett's legacy isn't built on never failing. It's built on failing without quitting. In a world obsessed with instant success, his story reminds us that even the greatest empires are shaped by mistakes. Do mistakes make investors stronger or weaker? Comment below, because sometimes the fall teaches more than the rise. If you enjoyed this documentary, like and subscribe to our channel for more powerful histories. See you in the next one.